Charles Davis, as always, I'm Brandon Gaudin. Charles, you talked about storylines in this one. I think it begins and ends with our two quarterbacks, certainly two of the best in the business.
And nowadays, I don't think you get by for long periods of time without a top-flight quarterback. The way the game is played, with all the responsibility he has and how the game flows through him, if he's not on the top of his game, your team's not going to benefit at all.
Here's the kicker, Jake Elliott, ready to get this one started. And we are underway from the Superdome. And here comes a return from the middle of the end zone. And look at this. Right away, a loose football. And it looked like he was able to get it back. So a big sigh of relief there, as that would have been a disastrous way to start this ball game.
I didn't do this in college, but I did it in high school. When you return kicks and you lose it yourself, the panic that goes through you and the determination to get the ball back, I don't even know how to describe it. And I think we just saw an example there.
Yeah, and the relief when you get it back like he did.
Yeah, you go to the sidelines, you know you're going to get yelled at, but you can handle it because you got the ball back.
And he'll hope that this is not a sign of what's in store as he has to fight just to get back to the line of scrimmage. Call it no gain on the game's first play. And it's second down now.
Brandon, you're a big lover of music. How about what you just saw there? This is what I call playing the piano for a defensive lineman. The ability to move laterally up and down the line of scrimmage. How about the way he just flowed and got to the outside part of the field and made that play?
Seven Pirates!
To throw is Jackson. He's airing it out for Williams. Oh, his first throw of the game going to be intercepted. Picked off by Rashad Jones. And what a return as he brings this all the way back down to the 20-yard line. After the interception, here's Jackson out to his left. Jackson hit, and he lost the football. Oh, and one of the linemen on the other side has got it. And I guess we're back to square one. A rocky start here. A turnover followed by a turnover.
Not exactly what we expected going into the game, but I always wonder about the nerves and people starting, the emotions of the game. Sometimes it takes a little while for that to play out and for them to settle in. Let's hope that that's taken care of now.
They'll start on the ground with Mostert. And he's taken down, but not before he gets this across the 25-yard line. First play of the drive going for 14 and a first down.
First and 10 at the 26-yard line.
So again, they'll run it with Mostert. And he's tackled a yard short of the marker. Good gain of 9 on first down. The success there, Charles, coming on the outside of the field, the ground game. Curious to see if that continues as we progress.
Yeah, we often talk about a variety in play calling and usually between run and pass. But in this case, with strictly the run game, you can be creative there as well. Run it inside, run it outside, keep the defense off balance.
And that is not what you expect from a receiver of his caliber. Sometimes you get a little ahead of yourself. You don't look it in, and all of a sudden it's on the ground. A surprise to all.
On 3rd and 1, Jackson. And he'll be taken down, but he does have first down yardage.
Many different ways to create space, but on that play, he did it with that big, wide body of his. Didn't get a whole lot of yardage on the play, but it did what it was supposed to. Pick up a first down.
He'll get this to about the 38.
Oh, that's a real nice job there by the defensive front. They just engaged and held their ground. But how about the guy who made the play? We often talk about whether they take a good first step or not. Many times you just don't take any step. Just get your feet moving, get your body going, and then once he made the read, he was able to make the play. When you find that kind of yardage, you couldn't be more confident as a ball carrier. And guess what? You're going to go back and tell your offensive coordinator, I'd like to keep carrying it, thank you.
Here's the 7th play of this drive. This is 3rd and 4.
18 Rattler.
Here's Jackson. Pressure, and he's taken down. A Bear sack. Micah Parsons drops him for a loss of 14 yards, and it also brings up 4th down.
Ready? Panther 60, 79 Broncos. go.
They'll indeed go for it with Jackson. Oh, he tries to force it in, and it's intercepted. Picked by Ted Hendricks. And they will be set up now as he brings this thing all the way back inside the 20. So here's a 1st and 10 now down inside the 20.
At the 19-yard line.
Ready.
They run on 1st down with Jackson. 18 yards there, and it'll be a 1st and goal.
Well, there's plenty of real estate for him to maneuver on that run, and let's face it, it shouldn't be a surprise. He's one of the better backs in the league. Had to come into this game with the idea, slow him down, otherwise it's going to be a long afternoon.
Go.
Jackson. And he takes this one in for a Bears touchdown. It's a 1-yard touchdown run, and the Bears take the early turnover and convert it into an opening touchdown. Elliott good with a PAT, and it's now a 7-0 game.
Panthers nothing.
Now after the touchdown, here's Elliott on to kick it away. They'll elect to bring it out here from the end zone. And he's up past the 20 to the 22-yard line.
At their own 22-yard line.
Here we go.
This
Here we
Carolina
go.
offense at the line,
19
ready to
right.
go. And it's been a miserable start for them offensively. Obviously, 2 drives, 2 interceptions.
And this is where you have to know your quarterback and know how you actually have to reach him. Do you do it with a little bit of humor? Maybe you break the ice a little?
There he goes, left side. And a big gain that time. He's out of bounds on what will be the final play of this first quarter. Panther football to start quarter number 2 as they've got it with a 1st and 10.
70 Rangers, 70 Rangers.
From the gun, Jackson. That would complete down the field to Gonzalez. And they're going to get this down near the 35-yard line. Another 1st down, this time on a gain of 19.
Not only have they completed a couple on this drive, but they peeled off some pretty good chunks of yardage, too.
Absolutely great start. 2 nice plays in the pass game. Now can they continue to feed off that? That ball is caught. Marquez Valdez-Scantling. A good pickup there, 26 yards.
Just picking up yardage in bunches here these last few plays. They have moved right down the field, and just like that, they're going to be set up with a 1st and goal.
19 Tigers.
Jackson now. Getting this out to the flat, Mostert. And inside the 5 here before he's out of bounds, right at the 3. That's good for a gain of 6, 2nd and goal. And that's now 4 completions in a row. A good bounce back following the interception last drive.
Certainly not letting it affect him, that's for sure.
And he is in. Touchdown, Carolina. Raheem Mostert, a 3-yard touchdown run. And the Panthers are an extra point away now from tying this ball game. Well, they move the ball down the field through the air, Charles, and then finally they get the running game involved, and it works to perfection. Touchdown.
And, partner, I kept waiting for that running game to come into play and actually saved it until the very end. Touchdown goes on his stat sheet, but you and I both know, and he knows as well, his teammates airing it out made this a successful drive.
And they don't get it. They tried for the 2-point conversion there, but unsuccessful. Following the touchdown, Badgley out there to kick it away. And a less than desirable return as he's out of bounds at the 15-yard line. Bears offense ready to go for their next drive. And they'll just simply be looking to build off the confidence of the last time out where they scored a touchdown.
And confidence is powerful, isn't it? When you've scored once, you feel like you can go back out there and get it done again. Doesn't matter what the defense throws at them. They feel like they're in a groove right now, and they want to get out there and show it.
Yeah, hoping to stay in that groove here this go-around. And he works it across the 25 before being tackled. A Chicago first down there on a gain of 11. They don't need to run another play here before the 2-minute warning. Let's see if they do it anyway. Rolling to his left. That ball caught. Hits the playmaker, Michael Irvin. And they get him to the ground quickly, but he's out near midfield at the 49-yard line. So they elect to decline it.
And why not? Just go ahead and let the play stand, and they'll take that.
And we've hit the 2-minute mark in this first half of action.
Here we go, set. Go.
Off the play fake, here's Jackson. And this one is going to be off the mark, too far out in front.
Offense was moving it a little bit, had them back on their heels, but they earned a brief pause by forcing the incompletion. That gives them a quick chance to regroup and try and mount a stand before they're backed up even further.
They'll try the right side here with Bo. And here's another tackle made at the line, so they're converging well on the football now. Third down and 10.
It's 3rd and 10.
They go play action now. Jackson steps away. Ball hit as he throws there, incomplete.
And I feel like my man, Old Mo, momentum might be changing jerseys right now. How about what they just got done? They scored a touchdown their last drive. Now here's a 3 and out. Maybe momentum's getting ready to creep to the other sideline.
Ready, ready.
4th down, here's Jackson. And he's brought down. Can't do anything with a football. It's a sack and a turnover on downs. A surprising move to go for it. Predictably, at least somewhat predictably, it doesn't pay off. And the Panthers are going to get it back in excellent field position. Throwing on first down, but this one winds up to be incomplete.
That's tremendous field position that they were given following the turnover, but they've still got work to do to get the field goal range, and the coverage we're seeing isn't going to make it easy.
On 2nd down, here's Jackson. And this one incomplete. Too much contact to hold on to that one, and it's 3rd down.
Come on. Hey.
Right where this set of downs started, they need a full 10 here to pick up the first down and move the chains. He wants it all for the end zone. He's got it for a Panther touchdown. Nico Collins, 43 yards. And the Panthers have taken the lead.
Ready.
The Panther offense staying put. They'll go for 2. Jackson here, he's going to look to throw. And this one incomplete. So they went for the 2, they don't get it. So now, Charles, 2 touchdowns, 2 tries at 2-point conversions, and both fail.
And you want to say, let's go ahead and run the kicker out there from now on. But the problem is you're chasing points at this stage. So now you got to dial up more 2-point conversions and hope you're successful from here on out.
Powering his way forward. And they will wrangle it down a couple yards shy of the 30.
Ready.
At the line, prepping for their next drive, the Bears offense. And now with still more than a minute to go in what's been a tight game, you figure we'll try to see them move the ball downfield.
And remember, they get the kickoff to start the second half, so this is a golden opportunity for them to go down there and put up a couple of 6s. Back-to-back, what a momentum swing that would be.
Yeah, you might be able to get a 2-for-1 without ever even giving up the football. He'll wind up getting 4 there on his own, but it will leave him now with a 3rd down situation.
It's a gain of 4.
Hawk 70, Hawk 70.
Up the middle they go with a big back Jackson. And this will be a Bears first down as he's able to get this up past the 40. Now the offense going to use the first of their timeouts as they get it right at the 32nd mark of this first half. And now Jackson will look to throw it. And this will be incomplete. Physical play on the football there, and it's 2nd down.
Here we go.
It's 2nd
On the give, here comes Jackson. Able to slither by. 5 yards. Now it's 3rd and 5. Now the Bears going to use the second of their timeouts. So that means they're down to 1 remaining here as we head toward halftime. Throwing is Jackson. On the move to his left. And this will not be enough. On 3rd and 5, he only gets 3. Now the offense will burn their 3rd and final timeout. And with halftime on the horizon, they'll be out of timeouts from here forward. On 4th down, punt coming from Braden Mann. Now the Panthers going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll stop the clock with 12 seconds to go in this first half.
Let's go now.
And how about the call here? They need 2 yards in their own territory on 4th down, and they're going to go for it. On 4th down, they'll try and run for it. And nowhere to go. He's going to be stopped behind the line. So certainly an interesting call there to go for it. And that will force a turnover on downs. Jackson on 1st down. And that will be incomplete. 4 ticks left here on the clock.
That was nice work there defensively to force incompletion. Now, even though this drive started in plus territory, they're still not in field goal range yet. So they can work towards another couple of stops and not allowing that turnover to hurt.
Ready, break. Ready.
Final play of the half here. It's Jackson looking deep downfield. And this is taken in at the 5. And he's in for the touchdown on the final play of the first half. The prayer is answered.
How did they get that done?
So remember now, this was all set up by the stop defensively on 4th down. That's what got them this great field position. And then 2 plays later, they're already in the end zone.
Yeah, partner, funny how it works like that, huh? That's a momentum swing amusement park style. Your defense comes off the field, bouncing, grooving, they're fired up, and it carries over to the other side of the ball.
And now this will be the final play of the half, as with no time remaining, they'll try and add 2 more to the lead right before intermission.
Go.
Jackson now. A final shot before break. And he will get into the end zone. So a perfect finish to the half. They get the touchdown on the final play and 2 more for good measure. First half in the books. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Welcome back. Halftime over. We are ready for quarter number 3. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gordon. Going to see the football first, and they trail here as we get back underway to start this second half. Sheds up as Sanders has it poked free. There he goes, right side. So a teammate picking him up there. That was nearly disaster.
And the way that you coach these things, you want to make sure you have eyes towards the return guy, because you want to make sure that the catch is secured.
Trying to get it to Jackson, and it's intercepted. And the Panthers are going to have great field position here as this is returned just shy of midfield. Good starting field position for them here as they come up 1st and 10, just shy of midfield at the 49. He's going to take a shot right away for the end zone. And that's going to wind up incomplete. However, we do have a flag down. Let's check in with our referee.
Hey! 70 Lions! Liking 18! Panther 11, Panther 11, Cup 19, Cup 19, Trap 60, Trap 60. Ready?
Throwing now, Jackson on first down. And this nearly an interception, but it's incomplete. Well, a turnover really would have helped him there, but not to be. Glad to be in the great city of New Orleans, rolling along here in the third quarter. 2nd and 10. Jackson. That throw taken in by Jamison Williams. And he goes down, but not before getting this inside the 25. They're going to hurry back to the line now. Throwing on first down, it's Jackson. That's swung out to Mostert. He's got room to roam, and he's got it all the way down to the 12-yard line. 11 more yards that go around, a first down as well. They'll run right side with Mostert, and he is going to lose yardage here. No sweat from Montez Sweat that time as he makes that stop look easy.
The short field shrinks even more with the type of bodies they brought in on that play. Those extra tight ends, they weren't able to secure their blocks, and that one ended up going backwards.
On second down, Mostert. And he'll get about 3 just outside the 10, stopped at the 11.
I do know from experience that when you slow down someone's running game, you're now doing the dictating on defense. And guess what? Now you're getting ready to tee off on their quarterback because they have to throw it all the time. But you still have to be alert for the draws and other plays of that nature to make sure you don't get hurt.
And they'll rally and stop him short of the first down at about the 6. It's a gain of 5, but it'll lead to a 4th down.
And there we saw one of the downsides of blitzing during a rundown because sometimes you get out of your gaps. You don't fit the run quite as well because you're headed towards the ball carrier with the band.
And this is caught. For the moment, it's a touchdown, but multiple flags down, so let's sort this out. The Panther offense staying put. They'll go for 2.
Panther 60, Panther, go.
They'll try and throw for it. And it's intercepted at the goal line. Picked off by Roquan Smith.
It's interesting that when it comes to two-point conversions, even heavy run teams tend to throw the ball in these situations. In this case, this one was intercepted.
Yeah, they weren't fooled. They were ready for the pass, picked it off. And the Bears hands team able to pounce on it and get the football.
Here we go. 19, Tiger, 19.
They go play action with Jackson. Out to his left. And a flag comes in as that one falls incomplete. Well, let's see who this is on. And that's on the guard, Kevin Zeitler.
Bronco 80.
Now it's Jackson. He's going to find Jefferson open downfield. Touchdown, Chicago! Justin Jefferson, 52 yards. And the Bears are able to cut into that deficit. Matt Eberflus going to keep his offense on the field. They're going for 2. They're going to try and run. And he's going to get in. So they're back within 11.
That makes the score Panthers 26.
Now after the touchdown, here's Elliott on to kick it away. And this will be brought out from the middle of the end zone. Oh, and miscommunication on the lateral. The ball's out. Oh, and one of the linebackers has got it. So a turnover there on the kickoff. And don't look now, but that just made things a little more interesting.
Very interesting, because when you're trailing in a game, these are mistakes that you pray for. You just went down and scored. Now you get the football right back with another great opportunity.
Now a give. It's Jackson. And he is in. Touchdown, Chicago. Taking it in from 11 yards out. And the Bears are back within a score. him try for two. They'll try and run it here. And he will find the end zone again. So he gets the touchdown and the two-point conversion. And that'll cut this deficit down a little bit further. Now after the touchdown, here's Elliott on to kick it away. And this is going to be returned from the middle of the end zone. And bulldozing his way through. And the decision to bring it out, not a good one, as he's tackled at the 15. The Panthers out there and ready to begin their next drive. Still enjoying the lead here in the third quarter despite their defense giving up that last touchdown. Now they'll see if they can get the equalizer here on this drive. Knifes his way forward here, but just 3 yards on the play. Second down. Here's 2nd and 7. Once again, it's Mostert. He'll be dropped at the 25 after a gain of 6. And they're going to hurry back to the line now.
Brings up 3rd down.
They'll try and run here with Mostert. And he's able to pick up the first before he's taken down at the 27. It's a first down following a gain of 3.
19 tight, 19 tight.
Here's Jackson to throw. Throws out left. It's caught by Williams. A short gain here, maybe a yard to the 29. We have played 3 quarters. You are watching Madden Ultimate Team on EA Sports. Back now here live in New Orleans. It's been a very hotly contested game to this point. Just a field goal separating these two teams as we get set for the fourth quarter. Here's a 2nd and 9 now from the 29. Now Jackson. He's airing it out for Williams. And that will be incomplete. Tried to dial up the long one way out there, but it'll be 3rd down.
Just because you've got the lead in the fourth, it doesn't mean you have to play it safe. I like the aggressive play call there to push it downfield. That time, it didn't work out.
On 3rd down, Jackson. And this pass broken up. The contact well-timed there, and now 4th down.
As soon as he leaked out and began his route, someone on the defensive side broke with him and arrived just in time to separate him from another reception.
And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. And the Panthers turned away on 4th down. And it'll be a turnover on downs. They'll run here with Bo. Just a yard on the first down carry, so it's 2nd and 9. And the offense moving quickly to the line.
A gain of a yard. Brings up 2nd and 9.
Play action. Now Jackson rolling to his left. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. So from the 17 now, here's a 1st and 10.
Check, Bobcat, check, Bobcat.
17-yard line.
On the run, it's Bo Jackson. And he takes this one in for a Bears touchdown. A great effort there with his 2nd touchdown of the afternoon. And the Bears have moved out in front here in the 4th quarter. So quite the comeback here. They have erased that deficit, pushed themselves out in front now here in this 4th quarter.
But this game's kind of felt like a horse race, hasn't it, partner? Because you had the other guys run out to their big lead, but then slowly and surely, they've been creeping up and closing that gap. Now they're stuck ahead in front here late in the game. The finish line's not far away. They need their defense to finish this thing off.
Set to kick off.
Now After the touchdown, here's Elliott on to kick it away. And here comes a return from the middle of the end zone. And he loses the football a second time. This Carolina offense at the line, ready to go. Now, the bad news for them, they've seen that cushion they once had totally evaporate, and they're working from behind. The good news, they now have the opportunity to regain the lead right back. Play action. It's Jackson. And he's taken down. Back at his own 7. Micah Parsons picks up his second sack of the afternoon. Boy, that's tough, Charles. First play of the drive, you're hoping to stay ahead of schedule. You take that huge sack, and now you're facing second and a mile.
And the entire time, you're probably thinking the same thing I was. Either get rid of the ball, safely, of course, or go down. The yardage he gave up on that play, that's going to be tough for them to make up.
Going to use the second of their timeouts. That's going to leave them with just one remaining here in this fourth quarter.
Come on.
Now they're in some hot water now. After that sack, it's 2nd and 21.
Go.
Jackson. He'll let this go deep for Collins. Oh, that's going to be a costly one. It's intercepted. Picked off by Rashad Jones. And he will return this one to the 30-yard line. Boy, what a turnaround. They exited the lockers with a nice lead, and now all of this. What's happened?
So when you start to write your novel, you'll start out with, it was a tale of two halves, won't you?
Well, hey, but I'm a bad writer.
I don't know exactly what happened, because sometimes teams can go in with a lead and get too comfortable, too relaxed, and a couple of things go wrong, and it's hard to get back that good feeling.
And he will reach the 5-yard line before going out of bounds. 94 yards rushing for him now, as he has been tremendous all day long.